Welcome back to the IBSP. Here's your host, Foxy New.
The next guy, Canelo's afraid of? Look, let's break it down honest and objectively as possible. And ever since we've seen David Benavidez fight Alexander Vostok, he proved that he was no monster. He proved he's not the Mexican monster. The fact that he couldn't hurt a 37-year-old previously retired fighter in Alexander Vostok showed the world that he's no monster. He got the win. He got a decision. But if he was a monster, he would have knocked him out. If he was a monster, he would have dropped him multiple times. If he was a monster, he would have destroyed this guy. Winning a unanimous decision does not prove that David Benavidez is some monster. And I think that that's what the media sees now. And now Paulie Malignaggi is no longer sitting on here capping for David Benavidez saying he's going to knock out Canelo. He's changed his pick. He's went to David Morrell saying that's the guy that beat Canelo Alvarez. Now you got to look at it like this. Paulie Malignaggi is jumping from lap to lap to lap. He's looking for anybody to beat Canelo. He's looking for anybody to say Canelo's ducking, Canelo's running, Canelo's hiding. He beats Canelo. This man is a professional Canelo Alvarez hater. So when you look at Paulie Malignaggi, you have to understand the fact that he's coming out now in new videos saying, hey, I think Morrell beats Canelo. And he's echoing that again and again and again. You see, he's trying to start a narrative, trying to start building up a path to say Canelo's afraid of Morrell. Canelo's ducking Morrell. So every time David Morrell fights, Paulie Malignaggi is going to jump right back on his lap to hate on Canelo and build a hater narrative. I see the play running. And not only that, he didn't even mention the fact that David Morrell is chasing David Benavidez at 175. See, a lot of people don't even want to talk about that. David Morrell moved up to 175 to chase David Benavidez. But instead of saying that's a fight we need, Benavidez-Morrell, Paulie Malignaggi completely ignores that, doesn't talk about Morrell walking away from his mandatory spot at 68 and moving up to 75 to chase David Benavidez. He doesn't even talk about that. He doesn't talk about the fact that Morrell can beat Benavidez. He doesn't discuss that. All he talks about is Canelo is going to lose to David Morrell. He's setting his next narrative, and he's already picked his next guy.